Welcome back to Eyes Open Media. Okay. This is the last video of the day. This has been a historic day for me personally because I did 15 videos on this channel. I did 15 videos on the main channel, Currency365, and I did one video on the third channel, which is just the countdown channel. Okay, so historic day. These are all videos I did today, not like, before when I started this channel with Currency365. I changed it from, it was an Eyes Open channel, but I just came on this channel and started, uploading a lot of the old videos. So that was the old, I did maybe like, I don't know, I think one day I probably uploaded like 50 old videos at one day. I mean, it was ridiculous. But anyways, those are old videos. These are new videos, 15 new videos today, 15 new videos on the main channel, and one video on the third channel. Okay, so historic day for me. I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow. Today, I just felt like talking. I was in the mood. I got into a great rhythm. Okay, so tomorrow I might be completely opposite. I might just bring you guys the Chinese yuan, joining the SDRs, and call it a day. Okay, so I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow. I don't know how I'm going to feel. I know I'm going to be blessed. I know I'm going to be highly favored. I know I'm going to be set free. I know I'm going to be, godly, you know what I mean? But I don't know my mood actually for the day for making videos, okay? So yeah, man, what a historic day for me. Tomorrow is the Chinese yuan's turn to make history. So man, just historic day after historic day, and maybe we see a surprise in the Iraqi dinar or the launch of projects this week. We don't know what's going to happen this week. We don't know what's going to happen in the stock market this week as well. We are waiting on one more correction in the market. So the Lord told one of our prophets that, and I talked to her the other day, that we were going to be looking. We were going to see two corrections in the market, and we saw one late August, which was supposed to happen in September, but they moved it up because, of course, they listened to the prophets. They knew everybody was waiting for September, so they moved it up to late August. And now the Lord said we have one more to go, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be results of the Chinese yuan joining the SDR basket, which will probably make the markets go down some more before it starts to come back up to 20,000. I still think we're going to hit 20,000 in the markets. It could be in the springtime before we see the ultimate total crash next year. Okay, and the crash, once again, the crash will be started from the housing market. If we don't see the housing market crash next year or start to crash next year, then I'm going to call off the crash for next year and probably put it into early to mid 2017. That means the Lord is giving us a little bit more time. Okay, so just like this year, we thought we were going to see the crash this year, but we did not see the housing market go. They kept the housing market up because it wasn't ready to crash. So that's why we put off the crash till next year. Next year, we're supposed to see the crash of the housing market, the crash of derivatives, the crash of the banking system. They're going to shut the banks down for a couple of days and probably introduce a new dollar. Okay, the Federal Reserve notes. Okay, the gold-backed Federal Reserve notes, and and then the market will crash. The stock market will crash. Everything's going to crash, okay? And that's why they're going to bring out a new dollar. And then China is going to be standing there with all the gold and say, hey, we got all the gold. We make the rules now, okay? So remember, the G20 meetings are in Beijing, China next year. Ain't that something? This has been planned for years, people, and now you're seeing it unveil, okay? Isn't that interesting that all the places in the world you can hold a G20 meetings? Next year is the Chinese yuan. This year, the Chinese yuan RMB is going to be introduced into the basket, but next year will be implemented. And guess what? The meetings of the G20 are in China. You can't even make this up. This has been planned for years, okay, and it's coming into fruition. China holds the gold. They make the rules. All right, so that's exactly what's going to happen as the American economy crashes. Now, of course, if the American economy crashes, the rest of the world's economy is going to crash. But that's why Chai said China is going to step out and say, we own all the gold. Okay, we now make the rules, and that's exactly what's going to happen. Okay, I've been saying this for a long time, and that's one of the reasons why Russia is joining China. They understand exactly what's coming, and also another reason why Barack Obama has told Vladimir Putin and the China's president he's with them. He didn't say the American people are with them, but he is on their side. he ain't no dummy. He's on their side. He doesn't care about the American people. Obama said, I'm on your side, so I will do whatever you guys say to do to make sure America goes down. And that's exactly what Barack Obama is doing, sneaking in refugees, sneaking in all these people, sneaking in executive orders at nighttime, doing all this stuff. Every time there's a false flag event, he comes out and says, we need to take your guns. He did it again in Colorado where some dude they probably paid, shoots up the place, but he doesn't even get shot. Yet, somebody steals a candy bar out of in Chicago or something like that, a 16-year-old kid or something, and he can get 16 shots in him. But yet this guy is shooting everybody at Planned Parenthood, and he doesn't even get shot at or nothing, and they take good care of him. They fix his hair for the mugshot. I mean, this is just ridiculous, man. Remember the other little boy that shut up the church in South Carolina, and they put a bulletproof vest on him. They took him to Burger King. I mean, Mike. These are all planned events that the government uses for Obama to come out and say we need gun control, we need your guns, okay? I've been saying this for 2 years, and people are finally saying, you know what, dude? You got a point, man. Every time there's an incident like this, I see Obama come up and say, we need your guns. I said, I've been telling you this for 2 years. You haven't, it should only take you 3 times to see that. When you see something 3 straight times, you know it's a planned thing, okay? It has happened over 50 times, and you're now just noticing this stuff. I mean, if you guys can't see things and discern things right away, you're going to have a hard time in the New World Order. I'm telling you, because you're going to need to be able to discern things quickly in the New World Order to stay alive. I'm telling you right now. So, you guys that wait 2 years to be able to discern something, I mean, that's ridiculous, okay? Wake up, understand, ask God for wisdom, and get wisdom, because you're going to need it to survive the New World Order. Point blank and simple. The money's not going to help you survive. It might be able to get you out of places when this race war comes and all these other things that are coming. It might be able to get you to islands and stuff like that. But to survive, you're going to need to be able to think quickly and have common sense and get off of being programmed, okay? Especially being programmed incorrectly and brainwashed, because 99% of the world is programmed incorrectly and they're brainwashed. Why? Because you can see the results. 99% of the world is broke and poor, and they work in a slavery mentality, because they go 9 to 5, come home, 9 to 5, come home, 9 to 5, come home, and they're poor, okay? So we got to remove ourselves from the brainwash, okay? Remove ourselves from the mind control of the media, okay? TV wasn't meant for the saints. The Lord didn't create TV for the saint. The Lord didn't give nobody that is a saint the mind to create TV. That's coming from the devil. The devil wants you to sit there and watch TV all day long and not know nothing that's going on in the world, all right? He wants you to play video games all day long and not know nothing. TV ain't meant for godly people. TV is not, okay? So you watch a little bit of it here and there, okay, that's fine, but you shouldn't be just sitting around watching TV all day long. You should be educating yourselves, okay? Can you put a game on and while you're doing research and stuff? Cool, because I do that, okay? I put a game on, like I got a game on right now, but you can't hear it because I'm talking to you guys, okay? The game could be on, but I'm researching, okay? The game could be on, but I'm looking at other things, okay? we just got to unprogram our minds, and we got to think quickly and be up on our feet, because in this new world order, you're going to need to be able to think quickly. You're going to need your relationship with God, and you're going to need a strong foundation to make it in a new world order before the coming of our Lord Jesus Christ for the bride. Because if you cannot think on your feet quickly and you cannot make common sense decisions, you're not going to make it in a new world order, regardless of how much money you have. All right, so that's it. Currency365, and powered by Eyes Open Media. Talk to you guys tomorrow. Get ready for the historic Chinese yuan decision tomorrow. Bye.